Welcome back, everyone. And unfortunately, we lost him. He did a big caca. He did a large poo-poo, but we've lost him.
He's been flushed, folks.
He's gone.
Dude, here's what we should say. We've dumped Kevin after the drama came to light. So this way, if there is no drama, we look like we're making a joke. But if there is, it looks like we're geniuses.
That's very smart, yeah.
So today we are bringing back Meta Bad. We're Meta Bad. That's the plan.
Is this the name of the series, Meta Bad?
series?
No, it's Cube. It's Master
Master
Cube.
Cube, Meta Bad.
It's
actually kind of weird
that.
because
crazy.
the meta in Master Duel right now is Cool Tune. So like what, we're going to have one episode and then we're done. But, you know, we're stretching the definition of meta.
Yeah, so we're kind of on the periphery here. Doug has brought us some Warriors of the Magnet variety. I'm on Old Faithful Fusion, Draco Tail, and Joseph, I think, last minute decided to play, heck.
Hecka Hands! They're in the new pack! I want to show off the deck from the new pack. Is it good? They're in the new pack!
Konami, if you have any structure decks you want to market, Joseph will absolutely do that for you. He's all about promoting new packs. So, all right, let's jump in to the games. Farfa, this is the 7th time you've brought Draco Tail to show and tell, and I understand it might not be the most interesting or fascinating deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! By this point, but I absolutely adore this deck and I love it, and I do genuinely believe it is quintessential Yu-Gi-Oh! It's interactive, it's back and forth, it's not long, drawn-out, crazy combo turns, and I love everything about this. So, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's besides the point. In terms of the deck build, this is just something I grabbed off of the Master Duel Meta website, and despite the hits to the, I think Rahu Lakaius were the most recent one. That might be TCG, I don't know. Everything's all over the place these days. It's kind of like semi-standard. You're still playing like maximum ways to fuse with the 3 copies of Cartesia, because you never want to brick. As long as you can perform a fusion summon, you can be... you can put yourself in a really good spot. Of course, Master Duel has Verte Anaconda, which is massive, because if you begin your plays by fusing with Cartesia or Phimena, you don't lock yourself into fusions, so you can then combine your fusions together to then go into the branded line, which gets you Sanctifier, and then obviously your Draco Tail fusions can bring themselves back from the graveyard. So a lot of advantage and kind of combo heavy styles available to this deck if you so wish. I used to play a Fiendsmith version of this deck, and it sort of goes for that same idea. If you don't fusion lock yourself early, you can go for a Caesar. That shit gets really oppressive, and obviously even just hard drawing branded fusion is absolutely incredible. So very good engine, and probably just part and parcel of the archetype. Maxing out all the dragons, Urgula is really good because it recycles the spellcaster back from the graveyard. You always want to add back the Phimena, typically. I love this deck, genuinely. The only reason I feel like it's not good right now is it just has a miserable Cool Tune matchup. It's so bad into Cool Tune. Which is probably the main reason you just don't see it on ladder anymore. Despite like the hits and stuff, it's not that bad. It's not that inconsistent. It just can't stand up to Cool Tune. That's the unfortunate reality. But despite that, it still does okay turnouts at things like Challenger Cups and stuff like that. Not really here to rattle on too much about it. You guys know what this deck does and how it works and what it's all about. The hand trap choices are, you know, exchangeable, right? Bell is obviously a Cool Tune card, so that's why Bell's here. Prolia is sort of like the flex spot. You can kind of like swap this in and out depending if on the meta game. Typically, Draco Tail players can go for things like Valor. You can go for Nibiru's. I think just giving yourself hand advantage is really, really important because the more guys you can play with means you just have more fusion material, therefore more ways to get to your spells and traps. So that's sort of like the philosophy there. That's my deck. Let's see how this goes.
What the heck? We are playing Hecka Hands. Kinda. I mean, you can also see we're playing Kashtira, so... Hecka Hands is a series of cards that look really, really cool, despite the fact that they do really, really nothing. The idea is Ibtel and Yadel can set the powerful spells and summon monsters from the deck, and then you use your opponent's monsters that you steal with the effects of like Gygas or Godos or Brius in order to make like a Jowza or get powerful effects courtesy of like hidden Hecka Hands. But in practice, it's kind of rough. This is because requiring your opponent to have stuff for you to take means that they got to play, and the cards are good, but not so good that they can break an established board. So you have to do the weird thing where like you plus them a little off of like the effects of the hidden Hecka Hands so that you can get their stuff. It's so frustrating. Master Duel has dropped both waves of their support in the first wave. So we've also got Mankibuel, Dandalos, and Hecka Hands Bait. Yeah, that's what the deck needed, was a third trap. Because so many of these cards are 7s, we're playing them alongside the Kashtiras in order to make, a Rise Heart easier. And most of the Kashtira locks are for the rest of the turn, so we can easily start our turn by going through the Hekahan stuff to get a copy of Gygas, into a Jowza, into, access to Godos or a Brius to check for maybe, a Nib, and then go into, the Rise Heart portion of the deck. And finally, since a Rise Heart is a Protect the Castle comp, it actually is really helped by Ebal and Yadal, protection cards that can't be responded to. As much as I want to pretend I'm a genius and came up with this all on my own, this is just Colin Yugioh's list with a couple of changes so that I could play some of the new stuff. All right, see you in the games.
Welp, I hope you guys are excited to watch Doug fumble through Magnet Warrior plays. So I played this deck a little bit when it first came out in Master Duel, and I do like it quite a bit. I played it on ladder for a couple days, and honestly, it's not really the type of deck that I normally would play, especially the Master Duel version, but I'm hoping we can just make some sort of board. This deck is pretty complicated. There are all sorts of effects, there's lots of sequencing moments, and our version in particular has a ton of big combo lines that I've tried my best to practice, but realistically, we might be clicking some buttons today. So we'll have to see. I have practiced the the main combo in Genesis format. I hate to bring up Genesis format, but obviously in this one with Baron and the Sprite Elf and the Gallant Granite, it's a very different strategy. So I'm gonna try to get a win here. I'm not playing the Barrier Statue because it's a for fun video, but is Naturia Beast still fun? It's pretty cute. Let's see how it goes.
Well, Joseph, you've been excommunicadoed from Mr. Konami. Could you explain why?
What? Have I?
You said you have a story to tell us about.
Oh, yes. So what ended up happening was what you just said, that Joseph will shill whatever garbage you want him to, is 100% true. By the way, enjoy your turn here. Wait, why can't I? Hold up. It's not letting me respond to things.
Are you toggled on?
I mean,
I really could not tell you what's going on. Okay, I'm toggled on. Yeah, I was toggled on though.
Is there something you want to activate, in the stat? Because
yeah, it's Maxi.
Okay, do you want to stand by it? Because I can set a card for you to trigger it.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Fuck him! No, don't give him Maxi.
I don't mind.
Draws.
I don't mind. No, I'm playing Draco Tail. This deck doesn't give a fuck about Maxi. All right, make sure you're toggled on. I'm about to set a card. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. All right, he wasn't lying. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, what inherent summon would you even have?
I don't have
that's
one.
a-
Yeah. All right. Kek 2.
Ketu.
You got Ash as well?
Well, I'm gonna let you resolve Ketu at least.
Okay, all right, buddy. All right.
No, that is
Anyway,
if there's one thing about Joseph, it's that he will shill Konami.
Yeah,
he
no,
will
okay, so
they say
here's what
jump
happened.
and he says how high, and I
don't
think
remember
that
if-
the community needs to kill you for that.
I don't remember if you guys remember, but it used to be the case. Beautiful, Lucius, by the way. It
Nah,
used to be the case that what you could do is every time a new set came out, a content creator would have a guide to playing that deck, right? They had MST.TV, all that stuff. So a set came out. I can't remember which one it was, but it was the one with the Zark retrain, and it had a lot of cool new pendulum cards. And I was shocked to see they weren't taking advantage of it. And I was like, oh, someone needs to make the guide to the new pendulum archetype. So I made, as if I was sponsored, a guide to the pendulum archetype found in that set. And then I DM'd Konami, and I was like, I sent them an email, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I'd love to work with you. This is the kind of thing I think would work for both of us. And they just never responded.
Probably got
Why
lost in
don't
the
they
mail.
want to work with me?
I don't know. I was like, this was 2.5 years ago now, and I was like, I just feel like you're leaving a lot of money on the table not shilling the new pendulum cards that were the cover card of the set, by the way. They were like, we don't need to tell anyone about those.
They were probably bad though, right? Were they bad?
They were fine. They were really not bad. I think that deck has tops. Oh, wait, I didn't realize you set Draco Tail Flame. Right,
I
the
mean-
Draco Tail deck does set Draco Tail Flame.
I have so many plays, but the Maxi unfortunately cuts off a lot of it. So
Well, now I feel like a dumbass for holding the Ash Blossom.
Well, look, this is always going to be controversial. People hate Draco Tail because it overwhelms you with advantage, etc., etc. But one of the fun things about this deck is the problem card of Masado, Maxi, you don't really care too much
Just
about
avoid it. Yeah. I honestly, that's a crazy good sell.
Let's say 3. I mean, this is a ton of interactions, right? I know modern
worst-
Yu-Gi-Oh has
worst
become
fucking
more
yeah,
about the quality of interactions, but the Draco Tail traps are so strong.
Okay, we're gonna begin with. I'm gonna set a card.
Mm-hmm.
I activate
No,
the
you're
hidden
gonna have
Heck of
them at sea, don't
Hands,
worry.
and I will send a card to the graveyard. The hidden Heck of Hands.
And add a Heka Hand. Ugh, I mean, it's about as good of a target as any to flame, I feel, right? I think that's one of the better cards.
We are Thalion. We carry the flame. Well, now I feel like I'm a genius for, keeping the Ash Blossom.
Yeah, I mean, ashing traps is still really strong, so it's fair enough.
Ash,
So this one just
Bell, et cetera, et
adds.
cetera.
So what's the worst case scenario here? You add a guy who like triggers when I draw a card or something. I don't know exactly how these cards work, but sure, I suppose.
They like trigger, a lot of them trigger if you've activated a card in hand, right?
There's one
Sort
for
of.
drawing, and there's one for.
Okay, I don't know. I just knew this one. If a card is added to your hand, I just
You're
know
talking about
Godos
Godos.
because it's been.
Because it's
That's
Genesis
also not
legal.
what he does. I'm just wrong.
Yeah.
But no.
So Ibtail is the one that shuffles itself and then specials from deck.
Yeah. So the way the Heck Hands work is they benefit off of your opponent taking actions, which is actually, I think, really cool, especially for board breaking. Downside, really bad at playing into boards. They're like, no, these cards are good because as your opponent takes actions, you get advantage. It's like, cool, I'll activate one effect, and they go, okay, I'll negate that. And you go, oh, right, yeah, so... Or the other thing is, even if you get one of the guys that triggers when your opponent does stuff on your field, they can just not do it. Like, if your opponent is illiterate and refuses to build a board, then it's very good.
I don't have call by as well. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so in response to Ibtel, I will special summon out by dropping a... do I want that one? Yeah. A Dargon and a Spellcaster makes Mysterion.
Ooh, very
no,
nice.
That's not good.
Not always the craziest card in every matchup, but it definitely comes up, and it's very. I mean, it's basically Philias with better requirement and no bounce.
Yeah,
I mean that's a real stretch. They both just banish cards, but you know what I mean.
I'm going to get Hecka Hands Gay Gas.
So this one, if a card is added
Always
to your
with the
opponent's
gay
hand,
ass.
special summon, and then these an ignition effect. So yeah, I think like the biggest killer for Mysterion was like traditionally it was like Malice, because you could like use it off of like a Splash Mage and then banish like a bunch of Cyberus monsters after they've already used the recursion effect. Was like very clutch moments you could drop it in versus Cyberus, which was cool.
I have an out here, but the fucking annoying part is that the Labubu is going to activate mid-chain.
It's at the end of the
Yep,
chain, I guess.
that's-
Maybe I misplayed by putting it on 3.
No, I think it's either way he has
You're
to.
fine.
Yeah, either way it's decent.
So what does this do? You banish that monster, also banish
All monsters of that type, so illusion.
same type. Okay, I'll
Well,
go
while
for
we're
Tartarus
here, I think the Hecka Hands artwork is really gross. I do not
I need to
like
go for
how many
this
hands.
one.
I don't like that Ibtel's belt is also hands. I don't like. I think there's too many hands. I know that that's like the gimmick. They have Hecka Hands. I don't. They could have Lessa hands.
They could have. What was that amazing meme from Meme Review? It was when I fight Hecka hands. Damn, Hecka got hands. Like. Okay, this is awkward. So I could sacrifice one of my own monsters for a draw. That's
Yep.
Or I can just let you bounce this. Do I want to bounce away my own Mysterion to maybe draw a hand trap?
Oh, you could horn. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's picked the horn now.
We are horny.
I don't know if that's the words, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
on,
love
fuck
that
it.
song.
I'll. I feel like I'm in danger. I'll bounce away my Mysterion.
Okay, how do I do this?
All right. Okay, we're gonna recycle the. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but one thing people complain about so much in Fiendsmith was like, oh, it's so dumb that this engine infinitely recycles itself. Like, that was a huge complaint about the deck. But God forbid you have grind game. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the
Really,
like,
God
I was kind of
forbid.
in that camp too, but now every deck does it, and like
Yeah.
they were doing it at that point. But I think once you get to the point where every deck is capable of having inevitability and recyclability, like it's fine. But like I am kind of. I understand like the grind game, but I do think that there was something. I think the game was different when not everything was infinitely recyclable, because that meant that like
true.
you had to consider when you were using things. There was only one copy, or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do understand like in modern Yu-Gi-Oh having the infinite recyclability does make sense. Like I get it, but
I mean, big fucking surprise. I can't beat the 5 minute loop. You know what, buddy? Why don't you draw a card and discard a card? Huh? How about that?
I guess I could.
so why is there one that deals with like drawing? Is that why this like why do they have the
right?
generator effect?
Oh,
it does trigger Godos. This isn't just
could
searched.
put this there, but I don't know. Guess we'll
I mean, it triggers all of the Gygas and
topping up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Pro
it
is,
triggers these
not ideal.
level 7s. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna pass here, okay.
yeah, I lose.
Might as well get a draw here. Do these have any grave
Duel
effects?
stand.
This one does.
Yes. The other ones don't.
Well, I guess this is what people complain about.
Well, the Draco Tail thing is that, I mean, we've had this debate a lot. I think the reason people say it's fair,
Is
which I
because
do
Joshua
believe,
Schmidt said so.
well, in the context of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a deck that has choke points. It's a deck that has counters. It's a deck that doesn't inherently do anything that people would call degenerate. I'm not saying that it can't, but like the main setup like that you had right there, you had some interactions. Yu-Gi-Oh is always going to have interactions, but nothing was like gimmick puppet locking you or barrier statue locking you or whatever. So I think that that's kind of where, and the Draco Tail stuff has like plays around it. Like in the context of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, I think Draco Tail is pretty fair, but
It has to be modern, like as the opponent
right, once you
decks.
go back like even a year prior to it, yeah, Draco Tail just steamrolls everything. But I really think that Jush format had a lot going for it, where every deck could, I mean, that's kind of like the every deck having infinite access to things, but every deck had big plays, big effects that were huge swings. But if every deck is doing that, then it created a lot of really back and forth duels.
I think what, like, I don't know what it is. Like, people will always complain regardless. It's like, there's, like, really big main archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like the combo archetype. Wait, which one is this from resolving? The back row one. There's the combo one. There's the advantage deck. I mean, gosh, historically, like, do you remember when people used to complain about +1 Fire Fist of all things? Like,
Yeah, it's all within context,
Yeah.
right? Like the context matters so much.
I would still complain about +1 Fire Fist if it was around.
You know what card was awesome against +1 Fire
Dude,
Fist?
it's so fair that
Full
you added
House.
5 cards to your hand.
I'm
That's
sorry,
so
dude.
fair. Full House was dope as fuck. I remember playing it against Cleefort when it was like a stun deck.
Yep. I also miss Malevolent Catastrophe. That card was
Ooh,
really
that's
cool
a
too.
classic.
All these niche little back row removal cards that don't get played at all and never will get played ever again. But there were a lot of fun ones.
all right, well, I guess you could scoop it up here if you.
GG, dog. we did it.
We did it, yeah.
We are Draco Tail. We activate
Dude, every time
the
you say that,
flame.
we lose 50 viewers permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I'm supporting him.
You know, Wonky
And Farfa,
Quartet,
you've
I
told me
like your
frequently
guys,
you support him.
I like your guys' content, but God, I cannot stand your dog shit geopolitical views.
Oh, man, dude. It's been hard to use Twitter this week, folks.
Is that really true?
Okay,
by the way?
kinda
'Cause
got his
I feel
ass,
like,
honestly.
Listen, if you're a Republican, conservative, like I appreciate you, but at the same time, like,
Where are you
we don't-
going with
we
this?
don't
I'll
bring
tell
the-
you, just
it's
cut all
crazy
this.
that
What are we doing?
We
He
don't
puts
bring
this
this
on his
up.
channel.
I'm just saying we don't bring it up that
Get in
much.
here, Doug.
Do we? Do we specifically? I don't think we do.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
let's hop
we
in.
do. Yeah.
All
right, let's see what we've
Okay,
drawn.
so your deck doesn't do anything going second.
Oh.
It doesn't do anything going first, but it does something. I mean, this deck plays the game, you know.
This is interesting. You are on Magnet Warrior. Does Magnet Warrior have any turn 0?
No.
Activate Ash Blossom.
It's just hand trap. I played a little bit of Magnet Warrior on Master Duel, and you know it's very what's the word? Oh, you're playing a Cash Tier engine.
Yeah, dude, nice Hecka Hands deck.
This
This is Kevin with K9. You're just gonna Rise Heart me and I'll die.
Yes.
You silly Billy. Okay.
I did like Magnet Warrior, and I always tell people this. Like, I think it's a valid strategy to play like the highest ceiling, widest deck possible when you don't really know the format, and you just want to overwhelm your opponent. And even if you're worse than your opponent, just by sheer like combo plays.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Misclick! Oh my god! Just kidding.
So annoying. Well, that's we were kind of talking about this earlier because I'm not perfect with Magnet Warriors. I tested this deck a little bit, and then
what did you lose to before you joined today, Doug? Again, remind everyone.
What's up?
Well, what deck did you lose to before you hopped on Discard?
Oh, no, that wasn't with Magnet Warriors. Yeah, I said some choice words to a Makenko player. What do you want?
Okay, wait, that's justifiable. You're allowed to do that.
Every time I say that, there's Makenko players that are like, well, you play trap decks, so that's equally as bad. Here's an answer. I don't care.
All right, we get to do the Gigas. So this is the most irritating part about the deck. I have to hit a monster here. If I don't hit a monster, it does nothing.
Pretty sure you'll hit a monster. Hey,
oh my god!
Wow! Banger. Damn, I kind of want to sit on the Guardian.
Unfortunately, you won't have a rock to reveal in the end phase.
That's what you think.
But he'll pull out...
Reveal Nibiru, yeah.
Aren't these all illusions?
Yeah. All right.
Does Hecka Hands steal any cards from your opponent into your own hand? It doesn't do that, right?
No.
God,
which
no.
seems like
Holy
a missed
shit.
opportunity.
Yeah, imagine like excavating off the top of your opponent's deck and then just taking a hand trap.
Behold, my balza in your jowza.
Must be if this card battles. Yeah.
I'll add a Hecka Hands card from my Deca to my Hecka.
I do like this card's art. I do think this one looks really cool.
Yeah.
I think I don't like all the hands when they're flesh colored, but if they're like more mystical, that's okay to have the hands.
You draw the line at flesh colored hands, Doug?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know. It makes it too real for me.
I don't know if Hecka Hands is a quote-unquote solve deck, but I have seen infinite builds. Like, I've seen Runic. You're playing Cash. Like, there's just so many ways to adapt it, I guess, which is cool. But you can very much tell when Konami chooses to make a deck not tier 1. I mean, just even, like, super small thing here.
That is so true. That is actually so true.
Yeah. No, that is true. Yeah.
Like, just like, small, like, little things that they put on their conditions. Activation requirements are just like more stricter than like meta decks, right? Like one thing I noticed here, Jowza is an ignition effect, right? During you add the Hecka Hand card, that would just be a trigger in every other meta deck, for example. What are you playing? Like, what is it actually a Rise Heart and like a trap? Like,
yeah, what's the problem?
Oh my god, he brought the most fun build he could.
What's the issue? Okay. This is a little interesting. What's the interesting part, actually?
The Rise Heart.
There we go.
Anytime I've, played, like, quote-unquote, unfair decks like Magnet Warriors, I get, like, why people hate it. Don't get me wrong. And it's one of those things at Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, like, when the card's upside down, it's awful, but when you're playing it, it's amazing.
When the card's upside down, it's awful.
Yeah, when it's on your opponent's side of the field and they have like...
Are you fucking kidding me with these banishes?
Wait.
I'm gonna lose it, dude.
Wait, let me think. What did you have?
What I hit?
Like
three of the quick play.
3 of the quick play. What's an important one of? Researchers, kind of important. Stuff like
Do
that,
I know what the other... You set the face down with a spell, right? Do I know what was it?
It's the... Yeah, the monster negate?
Yeah, it's Solemn Strike and it steals. So kind of like, what is it called? Utopian
Okay.
something? Joseph, honestly, awesome Heka hand deck. But I will
Hey, thank you.
I will give you a pass because Kashtira did recently get turbo buffed.
I'm about to say, this is all kosher? I don't know.
Yeah, like halal kosher, one would say.
Yo.
So, Doug, while we're on the Farfa YouTube channel, do you want to give us a sneak preview of Saga Season 23 or whatever we're on?
Sneak preview. I haven't even narrowed down what type of. Here, okay, I'll spit some ideas that I do have written down because I'm always a year ahead on ideas.
Damn. Ugh. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get a chance to play the game. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Never mind.
Right now, a couple ideas are floating in my head. I think that there clearly are packs that have been picked too many times. I tried to sort of stifle that with the legacy limits, which I think did work. I think perhaps I should have gone
Harder.
perfect, right on time. That's so fucking annoying. Oh shit. Okay, wait, hold.
An extra deck rip as well. I think that kind of hurts magnets.
I have the water bottle. This is gonna sound like the most insane cope ever. I'm not kidding you. The water bottle was covering the toggle, and I didn't see I was toggled off.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Can I draw a card for Fuwalos, please?
Yeah, I mean, go
Okay.
for it.
Okay, here we go. Anyway, activate Fuwalos.
Fool loss. Is that gonna be doing anything? Nope. I guess that's your awesome top deck.
It was going to, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna
Who's gonna draw off the?
imperm. I mean, the
Sounds
one
good.
extra draw actually might have been pretty big. Well, you know, we had a good time today.
I'll just take that, please.
Oh, you get to take it as well. Yeah, of course.
Yup.
Oh no, you can. Wait,
I
can you?
can.
Oh, even if it's banished. Wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Wait, that is so... Destroy that card, then you can set... Yeah, it doesn't mention the great... Okay, see, we learned something today.
There goes an Oxenfeld.
dope.
All
right.
learned something today.
I guess I'll put the Heka hand on there.
All right, you really need yourself a dark ruler here, Doug. No pressure.
Yeah.
Dark Ruler.
No,
would
I
be
mean, I
pretty
think
good.
it's a case... Like, I know that we joked about it in the last video that we played the meta, but no, like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta is... Like, this is just the way it is, right? Like, we can sit here and go, oh, why did he bring a Rise Heart? Why did I bring...
This is how you
Naturia
play
Beast
best of
or whatever?
one.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
it's the nature of the beast.
You guys have been seeing the new topic of discussion on Twitter. It's been, other than, of course, artificially intelligent generated art,
Yeah.
there's been delete the side deck discourse again.
And we can just never decide if we want to... Like, can we think of something new? We started doing Delete the Side Deck Discourse in 2022 on fucking magical hats. Like, surely we've got better things to say now.
Hey, look, it's
No.
it's a relevant discussion. You know, it comes up a lot. One of my random shower thoughts I've had about game design has been reducing the extra deck. I think
To what?
well, that's the question, right? I think going heavy-handed would actually be really beneficial. I think 10.
Like 10?
Yeah, I think that would be
Yeah.
substantial.
Well, back
that's
in the
crazy.
day, when we did what's it called? Magical hats, we said 5. Like, I said 5. I was like, that's as ridiculous as I
mean,
think
that's
could
just a
get people to
different-
believe.
Game.
Yeah, of course.
It's weird because it's like it just depends on. Yeah, Doug, I was gonna ask why not battle first, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, why not battle first? It would have made a huge... No,
it would
sorry,
have
yes.
mattered, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, right?
History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, when are we getting History of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2?
We actually got a episode of History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently,
All right, this is
Okay.
okay.
but it was the tier mirror.
Actually fascinating. Sure.
Have you drawn Perulia 3 times in a row now?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
three?
in the 2 games that won't make it in the video, you've drawn...
the audience don't know about what's going on. Wow, Perulia, that's a really interesting tech card. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Perulia is like pretty strong.
Ooh,
against,
I like that you're
Conduction
sending it
Warrior
for
Leader.
what's it called? Okay. Target
Okay,
one
that's-
in your grave. God, this is like just so dumb.
What, you drew
I'm
Bell?
sorry, Doug. Like, do we want to quickly run it back?
Master Duel.
Like,
We can't just
Master
keep
Duel!
redoing them. We can't just keep redoing them. We're gonna be here for
what the
hours.
fuck are
They
you
don't need
gonna
to see the
do?
Magnet
Like,
Warrior
what?
Dude, I love this fucking. And people like, can you believe we make our living off of this?
Okay,
Yeah,
We're
let me
like,
think about
dude,
this.
I don't know,
it's
We're
our
gonna say-
job
this
every
game
day
is-
to load into this game and get maxi Perulia'd.
We're gonna say
game
no
is so good, trust me.
on that one.
Oh, that's true. It's optional. Fair enough. That's kind of cool.
We're gonna give you a Perulia draw here.
All right.
Okay, wait.
I mean, I can still. Yeah, with one more. No, okay. Let's not count me out yet. Okay,
I'm
let's be
not
chill.
counting shit, buddy.
Because if I go Duotron,
Close.
add in duck bonding, whatever it's called,
Uh,
and I
Click
go
the right one.
Sigma minus.
What is
Sigma
this,
male.
Fusion
yeah.
to. Okay, let's see. Bro, this is kind of nasty. Like, should I do it? Fuck it. We'll go 5 mana here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty
It's
good.
it's a familiar play if you recall.
Yeah, for the Mysterion.
And I guess we'll fuck it. We'll chain the other Pearly I've also tried. This game is
That's fine.
so
I got
good.
nothing else to summon out of hand. That one's fine. That one's
This
fine.
game is so good.
Oh my god.
All right.
No, I mean that's just a minus. There's no reason to second Perulia.
All right. We'll go Mysterion. I'm gonna go Dragon Spellcaster, and
Oh god, you had Pan.
Jeez. Yep, that's pretty good.
well, I mean the Pan's irrelevant, right? Because the Mysterion's the one who's gonna.
Oh, the panel gets some.
Yeah, but it. Yeah, I guess I can get the
Decisions.
add at least. Yeah.
I reacted to your video today, Doug, about the we need to talk about Genesis. Sneaky, by the way, putting it as a
Yeah, no,
deck
everyone
profile.
sent me that and they were like, you have to talk about Doug's opinions on Genesis. I'm like, it's a
Don't
deck
react
profile.
to anything I'm doing. Like,
What
are we talking about here? I'm not part of your drama farming.
This
clip
dude-
farming.
Yes, you are. Do you understand the money in Saga reactions?
Oh my god.
All I wanted to do was talk about Genesis a little bit and share an early deck list. And also, I was fine titling it the way that I did. Now, admittedly, there was an ABC that had a thumbnail that had an Exorcister in it. Like 7 or 8 minutes of it is the discussion. So I think that's completely reasonable.
No, you know, I'm not gonna bring up the discussion and talk about it here because we've done it 100 times. But it was a good discussion, even though I disagree with some points. It was really, really good and well structured. One thing I will say is like I did find it incredible that this deck was just 0 pointed.
Oh, Magnet?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, we
Well,
were talking about that earlier, but it's like,
so-
yeah, they have the non-engine pointed. I don't think this deck, it's definitely
Guardian
still
is
like
pointed,
top 5. Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
if
for
it's
sure.
like tier 0. I mean, it's clearly not
No, it's
tier
certainly
0.
not tier 0. But Guardians 3, I think, a piece. The
Yeah, those are the
Gallon
only
Granite,
things.
of course,
Yeah,
is
because I remember
33, and the Nat Beast is 50.
I actually I literally have a magnet core next to me, and yeah, those were the points. But I think I really like these cards.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
It's
They're
not
so
really
cool.
the type of deck that I would play, especially in the Master Duel version, but I do like the cards.
The funniest thing for me is that Duotarion is like a necessary part of it.
and that's awesome to me because I really like
Oh, you don't have
You little
Imperm.
bastion
Hydrogeddon.
slut. Oh, you like Hydrogeddon.
Yeah, I love all these cards. Oxygeddon, Water Dragon. I think they're all pretty bad probably, but
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you've probably played something, Joseph. Is there anything to do with bonding D2O?
Nope. Oh, the only interesting card they've given this archetype is in, I think, Blazing Dominion or maybe the set prior. They released Light Water Dragon, which is it's
that
a
was
rescue rabbit, but it summons 3, but they have to be a level 5 or lower dinosaur or wind, I think, like wind or water dinosaur. And I remember looking at it and being like, what could this possibly get? And the answer, of course, is the pieces Oxygeddon, Hydrogeddon, and Duoterion. But I'm like, is there a world in which like they accidentally release a wind dinosaur in 3 years and it's like, oh shit?
Well, one of the cards that I was thinking about being good was sorry, let me.
You don't have imperm here. Really? Really no imperm? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's pretty good. I think the GMX stuff is just like a couple dinosaur support cards unrelated to GMX away from being like good. Like that new ultra rare is you reveal it in hand to tour guide and then it summons another tour guide. Like I know that like every deck in modern Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy, but I just feel like a tour guide for any dinosaur type surely has to be decent. But that's probably
I wish it
just
was.
my old school
GMX, it is really funny reading the GMX fusions. Like you read all the main deck things and you're like, this could get there, man. And then you read the fusions and it's like, oh, when we get there, you know, there's nothing to do.
Right.
Ugh. I mean, I talked about this in one of the now deleted games about Hecka hands, but it is really frustrating to see a second wave of support for these like deck build pack archetypes or TCG exclusives where like there's a clear issue with the deck. Like after the first wave, we're like, okay, this deck doesn't do X, but the next support card, I'm sure, will shore up its ability to do X.
I mean, that's the TCG exclusive, right?
Second
wave
and
of
then
support.
they release the second wave, and they're like, guess what? We got another card that does Y. And it's like, okay, we didn't need a card that does Y, actually.
Doug, make sure you summon your guy in defense, because you know I have Horn.
Because no, you're good.
Chain bonding.
Let's go. Okay, so we're
either,
adding
like,
a Magna
if I don't
Warrior so that we have the
both,
material
then
to... Yeah.
Okay.
Pops both.
I also like this new type of templating on cards where they're like, each effect is a hard once, but you can activate it 3 times per turn. I think that's cool.
I'm a little split on it, but I think now that more decks are getting it, it is a little bit more reasonable.
It is kind of hard to track, I guess.
I think the main problem is that in Master Duel, it does not tell you which effect you've activated before. And I think that should be coded in, and I'm not sure why they haven't done that.
Well, if you use untapped.gg.
Oh, it will. That will keep track of which one you've activated. That's pretty handy.
Yeah. It is helpful.
And you can use
Okay,
my affiliate code.
We got a little Flux. This can summon...
Flux Aschenfeld.
Ooh, you're really walling up here. Wait, why is my... What did I add back? I swear I thought it... What was my Arthalion recycle? Oh, I fucked up. I thought I was targeting 2 cards. I probably should have just max seed at this point. I didn't expect you to summon twice.
Yeah. I mean, you can max see me now.
Yeah, I guess. Honestly, no, because if I don't draw a monster, it's... Yeah,
I guess
okay.
I guess it's being the last card in your hand. Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh, that was not smart.
It's not smart. What do you mean? I can act... Well, I have to...
Yeah, there's...
No, I mean, I have to do... What else am I going to summon? Not a monster?
Fair enough.
Ooh, send Valkyrie on here if you're not a pussy.
Ooh, spicy.
Honestly, I'm going to bounce a Guillemel.
That makes sense.
So I guess I might as well chain this to bounce my own Guillemel myself and get the draw.
Okay, we're doing a little bit of bouncing around here. Yep.
We're just bouncing around. So
Damn,
this
this
guy's...
is a hell of a chain.
Wait, so target Earth monster you control 1 card you put it, return them to the hand. So if I pop this Sigma, will you still bounce? I think so, right?
I think so as well, but we might as well try since the Aschenfeld is already getting banished.
No, it's not getting banished because the target's being lost from Mysterion.
Oh, Mysterion targeted the Sigma?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the only monster effect
I
that's
see.
summoned.
Okay.
So, got a ruling question. Leave a comment down below what you think's about to happen.
I would say call Kevin, but he's been wrong on like every ruling that we've asked him. Like, it's actually kind of incredible.
Target one Earth monster you control, one card you control. Return them. Return them. I think it definitely would still bounce.
I think them is as many as possible.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just pop the Oxenfeld.
Oh, you don't want to find out?
No.
We could learn together.
We could learn. All right, roll Drew. Which one's at 1 these days?
I guess we will
Rahu,
still
right?
find out, won't we? Because if this thing bounces itself back. Yeah, it does. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, wait, hold on. But maybe I wanted you to keep a guy, because now I can't get to. Huh. Interesting.
Well, if it gets back to... Oh, I see what you mean.
Wait, so... Oh, never mind. Okay, all right, we'll just recycle here.
He's like, surely,
We just need to find 2,000 more?
No, I mean, you won't get the game right here unless you have a way to serpent.
I back 5 minutes. This is game.
who knows?
Oh, you haven't used this turn?
No,
oh,
I-
you
no,
had
he used it
to.
on your turn.
Forgot that we hadn't used this yet. Well, GG's.
now
Gulamel's
I
back in
Gulamel
action.
returns.
Now I understand why they hate this deck.
Okay, well, at least we end on like a little bit of a game there.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. Not a 1-1-1 exactly. This ain't Doug's channel.
Leave a comment down below if meta bad. Do you want to see us cycle through more decks? Or we'll probably just wait for the
Meta
new packet
bad.
at this point. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. We've had some good, interesting discussions and talks. And please engage with the video as best as you can. We'll see you next week.